Hello heroes, my name is Kelthar. Welcome to the Heroes and Legends channel, and this is Hero Breakdown. In this series, we pick a hero, we look at their talents, we look at their abilities, and we see what makes them tick. We'll do this in try mode so you can see the abilities in action. As you can tell, this first video is about Greymane, the ranged assassin. Oh, the melee assassin. No, he's a hybrid assassin. Depending on how you play him, you can play him fully ranged. You can play him fully melee. I prefer to play him combo style. So let's check out his lore. Greymane, Lord of the Worgen. Like most Gilneans, Greymane is afflicted by the Worgen curse. Though he feels at fault for his people's ill fate, he has embraced his inner beast without giving in to its feral nature. Now he leads his pack as both their alpha and their king. Alright, so let's go into try mode. We're going to take a look at his abilities, his talents, and see how they go. Alright. Get that going. Alright, so for Greymane, the way it works is, let's talk about his trait. Curse of the Worgen. Use certain abilities to shapeshift between a human and a Worgen. While human, your basic attack is ranged. While Worgen, your basic attack is melee, but deals 40% more damage. So you can stay far away and poke and be a ranged assassin. You do less damage, but you are safer. You then can switch into Worgen form, going in for the kill if you're playing combo style, or you can stay in Worgen form and just play that way. Really is up to you on how you want to do it. I prefer the combo style. Alright, so let's talk about his abilities. When in human form, his Q is Gilnean Cocktail. Hurl a flask that deals 224 damage to the first enemy hit and explodes for 672 damage to enemies in a cone behind them. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Oh, missed that. Look at that, missing my skill shots. So basically, you throw this little vial, and if it doesn't hit, it just kind of goes there and does nothing. But if it hits a player, or an enemy, or a minion, or anything for that matter, it will explode and do more damage to what is behind. So you get that explosion effect, a cone of explosion, and it does more damage to anything in the back. So you can basically, you got your tank Arthas up in the front, and all those little archers in the back are destroyed. So you can use it for that team fight where you got the enemy tanks in front, and you're trying to get to the enemies and the assassins and the healer in the back. You're like, I need to get to them. You throw out your Gilnean Cocktail, you hit the tank, but then you fan out on the damage on the rest of the team. Really, really nice. When he is in Worgen form, which I'll have to go into here. It is in Worgen form, it is Razor Swipe. Swipe towards the area in front of you for 516 damage. So there we go. It's just a quick swipe. Lunges forward slightly and swipes away. It's pretty cool. It's good for you got that retreating enemy, and you're not reaching them with your melee. You just bam, get them with that. All right. So then for his W, we have Inner Beast. Gain 50% attack speed for 3 seconds. Basic attacks refresh just duration. So over here you can see he has the Inner Beast counter. It's part of his UI, his unique UI. Activate Inner Beast to increase your attack speed. So as he is right now, that's his attack speed. Pop Inner Beast, you can see he's attacking much faster. And this is both human and Worgen form. And it says here, basic attacks refresh this. So as you can see, you have a combo counter and basic attack speed, and it just keeps refreshing. As long as he's hitting, it's refreshing. So let's... So here, still going, still refreshing. You know? You can do the stutter step, keep it going. There you go. Keeps refreshing. As long as you can get it before that cooldown. There are going to be talents that, you know, enhance that, change that in some way. Alright, and as I've used a couple times now, his E, when he's in human form, it is Dark Flight, Shapeshift into a Worgen, and leap at an enemy dealing 286 damage. That damage is for level 30, but, you know, it's a significant amount of damage for when you can use it. Alright, so Dark Flight. Boom! I'm a Worgen. And you just leap at them. You go in for that leap, get that, close the gap, and hit the enemy. Maybe finish him off. And then when you are in a Worgen form, it becomes disengage. Roll away and shapeshift into a human. So it goes back in human form. So, there you go. He's a human. The difference between the two, when you are using Dark Flight, you can't use it unless you have a target. So, you gotta have a target. Whereas in disengage, you can use it anything. You don't need a target. So it's good for that escape. Alright, so those are his 3 primary abilities. Let's get myself an ultimate. Alright, so let's see here. We have Go for the Throat, Eviscerate a hero, refresh cooldown if they die, and Mark for the Kill, make hero vulnerable, reactivate to leap at them. So with Go for the Throat, leap at an enemy hero and shapeshift into a Worgen, slashing 3 times for, you know, depending on your level damage. If this kills them, the ability can be used a second time within 10 seconds for free. So, let's pick Go for the Throat and take a look at it. Big old chunk of damage. Now, because I didn't kill him, obviously, it didn't let me use it again. So let's get him low. Oh, there it goes. Free Go for the Throat. If I had another enemy hero, I could go and lunge in again. You have 10 seconds to do it. And you can use it again, get that kill. It's good for the team fights. You got that low health enemy player. You lunge at him, you get that, and you get a second one for free within 10 seconds. Really nice for that flashy double kill. Then we have Marked for the Kill. Shapeshift into a human and fire a shot, hitting the first enemy hero for 221 damage for 5 seconds. For 5 seconds, they are vulnerable, taking 25% more damage, and you can reactivate this to leap at them and shapeshift into a Worgen. Now, one thing I didn't mention about Go for the Throw, it says shapeshift into a Worgen, and this one says shapeshift to a human. When you are a human and you use it, it's not going to shapeshift you or not you be usable. It's just saying that you will shapeshift into that if you were the opposite form when you activate it. Same as for Go for the Throat. If you are a Worgen, you'll just use it. Alright, so with this one, you got a skill shot ability here, as you can. Oh, I didn't pick it. There we go. So you got your skill shot. This is the skinny line. You got Arthas running away. Fire! I missed my skill shot. No, I got him actually. Haha! See, and then I can activate it again to leap at him. So here it is. Really, really flashy, and it's got that howl effect, which I love. I love the sounds that Blizzard has added. The enemies and your players talking, the emotes. Really, really cool. Now, the thing I don't like about this Marked for the Kill is I feel that it's only half an ult if you miss, because, like it says, you can activate it again to leap at the target within that timer. So here we go. Get the kill. So that's cool. You can leap at them as long as you have that little yellow bar counting down. You can get that leap off and get that going. Get yourself some really cool leaping effect. Now, I say it's half an ult because if you miss, that's it. You shot your bullet. Now you just kind of wait. The thing is, if you hit though, the enemies become vulnerable, taking 25% more damage. So it's like when Tehran hits her trait on them, her Hunter's Mark. They become weakened, and your whole team can take effect of that. It's really nice for certain comps. I think I still prefer Go for the Throat. So let's run through some talents here. We have Wolfheart. Basic attacks lower Inner Beast cooldown. So with that Inner Beast, every time you hit with a basic attack, the cooldown of Inner Beast will go down by 1 second. So you hit Inner Beast, you're hitting with your combo like this, Inner Beast. Here we go. And it's going to lower the cooldown of this. So let's say I end it now. It's supposed to be 16 seconds. It's only 8 seconds now because I hit, 8 times, lowering that cooldown 8 times. Alright? Let's see, we have Perfect Aim. Increases Greymane Cocktail's range and refunds mana against heroes. Let's try that out. So now I can even throw it from even farther away. It's really nice. Oh, I have cooldowns disabled if you haven't noticed by now. It just lets me just kind of free fire. But I can land those cocktails from way far away. Really, really nice ability if you're going for like a poke ranged build. We have Scented Tincture. Greymane Cocktail reveals heroes. So you can throw the cocktail. Let's see if I can get it on him here. Let's see. Oh. Well, it doesn't last for very long. Oh, for 10 seconds. Well, it should have revealed him. Not sure what I did wrong there. I still see him. No, I'm not really sure what. Oh, I didn't pick it. DTD. All right. Let's pick the talent before we talk about what the talent does. That might help. Alright, so let's get Arthas back out here so I can throw this on him. There we go. You see the eye. We know where he's at. We can see what he's doing for 10 seconds. I don't really like this ability. There's so much more fun in this first talent tree, or so much better options. It's nice, I guess, if you're going for that build where you want to get the Greymane Cocktail, if you want to amplify that for some ranged kills. But I think Perfect Aim might be a little bit better just because of the range you can get on your Greymane Cocktail. Sometimes the blind shot is a lot cooler if you get those blind hits in. Alright, so we have Viciousness. Increases Inner Beast duration. Abilities refresh. This is probably my favorite talent in the tree. So you get that 4 seconds instead of 3 seconds for Inner Beast. So we can take this, pop Inner Beast. Now it's going to last 4 seconds, which is, like you're not always, when you pop it, you maybe not always have that time to get from target to target to keep the combo going. It gives you that 1 extra second to keep the combo going. Plus, you get the bonus of all your abilities also keep the combo going. So, for example, I'm gonna throw this. Oh, refreshed it. Refreshed it there. Every ability, as long as you hit with the ability, will refresh it. Really nice. So that's Viciousness. That's what I usually take. And I think you'll find most people taking that if they're going for this combo-oriented build. Alright, so level 4, we have Thick Skin. Dark Flight reduces damage taken from basic attacks. Basically giving you a block effect that you see on a lot of other heroes. Eyes in the Dark. Disengage grants stealth. So when you disengage, let's play with that. Because, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. Use Dark Flight, get for 2 attacks, 2 melee attacks done on you. Or basic attacks done on you. Does 50% less damage. Alright, Eyes in the Dark. Disengage grants stealth. So let's go into Worgen form. Alright, so this is cool because going back, we're like, oh, disengage grants stealth. Let's see. Oh, I'm fighting. Well, I'm trying to fight. Arthas is running. Let's go. We're fighting. We're in the thick of it. We're like, oh, we need to get out of here. Got that stealth. They can't see us. We're good. Got away. Very nice. Very, very cool for that. Get the quick escape. And then, you know, if they're not paying attention, especially in the thick of a team fight, most people are, you know, used to looking for Novas, especially at the higher ranks. You know, they're looking for that shimmer that is the stealth. But when they're busy fighting you in that team fight, and you know, you got that kill and you hit that disengage, you get out of there quickly, stealthily, and then maybe come back in because they don't know which way you went, and you can finish them off. Really nice. All right, so let's check out the other talent. We have Insatiable. Inner Beast causes basic attacks to restore mana. I've never found myself looking for more mana. Like this is not a good talent. Don't pick this. Drought Overflow increases Greymane cocktail explosion length. So let's check this out. So we're like, okay, how big is the explosion? So that you can see it's a little bit more range on that on the cocktail. Let's give the forts back. So the range on the cocktail should be much further if you can hit with it. Yeah, see, it's like a huge fan now. You can barely see it like that. It's gigantic fan explosion. All right, so let's set the talents. I usually go Eyes in the Dark, or sometimes I go Thick Skin when I'm not sure what I'm in for. These are interchangeable. Alright, so let's go with this one. And then, okay, for your level 7 talents, you have Quicksilver Bullets. Increases human basic attack range. Basically, you shoot farther when you're human. Incendiary Elixir increases Greymane cocktail damage on impact, and it always explodes. So, no matter what, your cocktail will always explode, whether it hits anything or not. Really, really nice for that poke. You know, you don't actually always hit. Really good to have. I play around with this, and also Wizened Duelist. This one is risky because Greymane is very squishy. He's not the squishiest, but he is squishy. He is an assassin, and if you play him combo, you know, style, hybrid style, where you're melee and ranged, when you're in that melee and you don't have a dedicated healer, you're in the thick of it. You know, you're in danger. So, Wizened Duelist, what that does is hero takedowns increase. It's basically gathering power. Increases basic attack damage by 3% to a maximum of 30%. This bonus is lost upon death. So you die, that's your stacks gone, your damage gone, you're gimping yourself. It's risky, but if you're confident and you're playing well, it can be great. Most of the time, though, Incendiary Elixir, it's just great. It's like, oh, firing on them. Alright, so level 10, you have your 2 ults. Eviscerate, which is we're gonna go for the throat, just for the purposes of this. Alright, so then we have level 13 talents. Running Wild increases Dark Flight and Disengage range. No, this isn't the mounted form for World of Warcraft. You're not going to mount up on all fours and start running. As cool as that would be, instead of having a mount, it would be cool if he was his mount, just like in WoW. But basically, increases Dark Flight. So basically, you get 35% more range on your Disengage and your Dark Flight. So you can get those lunges in from further away, or those escapes get you into further range. It's nice, but, you know, it's not the top pick for this tier, at least in my opinion. Visceral Attacks. Basic attacks reduce Razor Swipe's cooldown. Worgen basic attacks reduce your Razor Swipe cooldown. Razor Swipe, I find, doesn't really do too much damage. So let's see. It says swipe an area for 516 damage, but you can see in melee form, I'm doing 664, so... You know, it's not that much damage. I think I like it for its lunge, really. So, I mean, reducing the cooldown and giving you that lunge is nice, I guess. On the Prowl, Inner Beast increases movement speed. Inner Beast increases your movement speed by 30% once it has been active for 3 seconds. Now, I've seen other builds taking advantage of this. It's really nice. It's probably the primary pick for this tier, I would say, just because movement speed is always good. So let's say you go with this, and then we had back at level 1, I think we picked increases the. See, we have that 4-second duration on the inner beast. So now our movement speed will activate whether we hit something or not, as long as the 3 seconds have passed. Oh, you see the little moving faster. But if you keep the combo going, so here we go. You'll see the little moving fast, but I can keep moving fast, bob and weave, and you get it in human form, and the movement speed is just nice for escapes, for enclosing the gap. You know, you're like, oh, keep it going. That speed is, it's invaluable to have, as long as you keep that combo going. Got the stutters. Do you see the speed? It's just amazing to have. So those two talents pretty much work in tandem. So if you're using this build, which is amazing, it's gonna be the pick, at least in my opinion. All right, so final talent. Sorry, I talked too long on the Prowl. Unfettered Assault increases Razor Swipe range, but increases the cooldown. Don't really like this one at all because I already think that Razor Swipe is pretty lackluster. Giving it a little bit more damage just to make it have a longer cooldown. Maybe if you were to reduce the cooldown, I think there was another talent that lets you reduce the cooldown. I don't remember now. Let me see. I know they're on the same talent tier, I think. Yeah, see, so you can't even pick them both together. So really, no, don't pick Unfettered Assault. I mean, maybe you like that extra range, but it's not really. I mean, when you have Go for the Throat, it's really not going to be a pick. All right, level 16. We have Concentrated Blast, empowers Greymane Cocktail during Inner Beast. So you hit Inner Beast before Greymane Cocktail, and you get 80% more damage with that Greymane Cocktail. Really nice for that. I was talking earlier about some people are going with that cocktail build. You know, so they're landing. You know, they've pretty much put all their talents into that poke, that explosion, nuke, spell damage type thing, that ranged assassin. It's really nice. So let's, you know, we'll pick it. Let's see what it does here. So we got, well, right now we're doing 672 damage to the back line. All right, so that's how much damage is done to the back line. Let's pop Inner Beast and see what happens. 1,210 damage. So it's a nuke, and that's obviously at level 30. But I mean, you know, level 20, that's going to be a lot. Let's see, level 20, more common level. Oh, there we go. Viciousness, Eyes in the Dark, Incendiary Elixir, Go for the Throat, On the Prowl, and Concentrated Blast. So at level 20. That's doing missed. It says 454 damage. Did I pick the right talent here? Oh, I didn't even see. That was 450. I didn't use Inner Beast. So with the talent so far, you know, your Greymane Cocktail, when you hit with it, 454 damage. Pop Inner Beast, 817. That's nothing to sneeze at. 817 damage. That's, you know, his ult's 822 damage with Go for the Throw. So, you know, you can land that, pop Inner Beast, land that, and then maybe you've got them low enough that you want to go in for the Go for the Throw. You're like, oh, where are you going, Arthas? Oh, Arthas! You can't get away, man. I'm running wild. I didn't get the final kill with it because he had the clutch heal, but get that nice boost of damage when you pop the abilities in the right order. You get that combo going. Alright, so you have Relentless Predator, reduces the duration of silences, stun, slows, roots, and polymorphs. So, you know, you reduces your disables. Really nice to have when you're against a CC heavy team. Executioner, deal extra damage to disabled targets. Basic attacks deal 40 damage to targets against slowed, rooted, or stunned targets. This is pretty good if you have the CC on your team. If you quick matching and you don't really have the CC or the coordination to line up that CC, then it's, you know, it's okay, I guess. But without that, you're not really going to want to go with this talent. Alright, then Alpha Killer. Worgen, basic attacks against heroes, deal bonus damage. So this is Giant Killer for Greymane, and they call it Alpha Killer. It's cool because, you know, he's a wolf, so you don't want to call it that. I think Artanis it's got a fancy name too. I think it's called, like, I don't know. It's called something. Something Killer. But those are his level 16s. And then finally, the final tier, level 20, Unleashed. If you've taken Go for the Throat, if the free cast of Go for the Throat kills its target, another free cast. So you can chain that Go for the Throat 3 times, get the triple kill instead of the double kill that you could get if you got the 2 low targets. This, I don't take it when I take Go for the Throat usually, because that chances of the stars aligning, it doesn't happen often enough to where you're going to be able to take advantage of that third free kill. I usually bypass it. Gilnean Roulette, if you had taken the shot ability, what is it here? The Marked for the Kill. Marked for the Kill passes through enemy heroes, making all of them vulnerable and allowing Leap to be used on each target, each marked target once. The closest target is preferred. So the bullet will pass through the first target, hit another target, and makes both targets vulnerable. You can use Leap on each target once, so you can leap twice. It's okay. Still probably don't prefer that. I think the bottom 2 talents that improve your trait are much better. Human basic attack splash for 100% damage behind the target. Hunter's Blunderbuss. So you basically, when you're in human form, you get splash damage with your human form. So here we go. Let's reset the forts here. So I think we can use it on these giants. So like you see here, well, they're not close enough for that to actually matter. So here we go. It's hitting everybody. Getting that splash damage off. You can clear camps with this. You have to go, and that's the ranged version. And then obviously your talent, if you went the other way, is the melee version. So when you're in wolf form, you can, let's see, what did I forgot. Well, I pick Alpha Killer usually. Concentrated Blast is good though. Let's go with Alpha Killer, and then Tooth and Claw. Worgen form, basic attacks, cleave. So you can see here. Let's go leaping in. Inner Beast. You're gonna just cleave them all down. As long as you can position yourself, you got you just cleared out 3 of the giants. This is obviously at level 20, but you cleared the camp. No, I don't need to head to the healing fountain. Gotcha, Arthas. So when you build up your talents in a certain way, you can clear waves, you can clear groups of enemy heroes that are stacked together, minion camps. I personally prefer the melee version of that talent because I find myself more often in this combo hybrid build to be in melee form a little bit more. And I like that extra cleave damage that I get. Though I can see myself switching, depending on the comp I'm going against. Maybe I'm going against a comp that will, or I found myself, every time I leapt in, they focused me. So maybe I want to not leap in as often. But basically, with both of these talents are both excellent picks. You really can pick either. I prefer Tooth or Claw because I like getting in with that melee kill. So that is the build I go with, and those are his talents. You can literally build him multiple ways. I am really interested in trying his Gilnean cocktail build and seeing how that goes. I really want to see what I get out of that. I am hoping to get that chance to see how that works. I really want to see, you know, a good nuke just kind of firing off the cocktail, just like, oh, there goes some cocktail. Right in your face, right in the middle of, you know, like a group of a team, you know, just kind of landed just in front of them. Just get them all, like, just nuke them down, and it can work. So anyways, guys, this has been Greymane. This has been Hero Breakdown. I've been Keltar. Please, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what hero you want to see next. And I'll see you guys next time.